Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Airsoft Zealot again, also known as Shane. Today I have something a little bit different. I've got this red dot here. It's the RS28 Reflex size. In all fairness, I was contacted by an Amazon seller and asked if I would give this red dot a review. But I figured, hey, might as well make a video about it. It's relatively cheap. It's around $33. So I did get this for free, so just telling you, but I will give you a 100% unbiased review of how I feel about this sight. And I think I'm going to strap it on to my KWA recoil gun and my Tippmann CO2 recoil gun, and I think I'm just going to smash like 500 rounds through it and see if it keeps a zero. Alright, so RS28 Reflex sight, we got 5 brightness settings on here. It's got 4 selectable reticles. Kind of cool because normally when you get these it's either one or the other, not selectable between all of them. Multicolored lenses, not entirely sure what that's about. And it says aviation aluminum. Open this guy up. Alright, so we got a user's manual, we got a microfiber cleaning cloth, we have a battery, and it's got some Allen keys for adjustment. So we'll pull this thing out. First impression, it looks pretty solid. I don't see anything like off the wall. Like sometimes when you get things in, especially from Amazon or China, they're just like off the wall stuff that's just like, wow, this thing's a piece of junk. But it's actually pretty well made. All the parts that are made out of aluminum look like they're machined pretty well. It's got this little scope cover, which is nice. So you can throw that on there, that way you're not scratching it. Okay, so I'm going to put it on green, and we'll go up to, we'll start at 1. There we go, it's a little bit better. So you see you have your crosshair circle with crosshairs in the middle, then you have your crosshairs, then you have your circle with the dot in the middle, and the plain old dot, and that's on level 1. The brightness is pretty good. The clarity, it has a tiny halo for me, but I also got LASIK a long time ago, and so I see halos around lights sometimes. The manual is overall pretty good. It gives a basic description of it. 1x magnification. The aperture is 33 millimeters. Field of view is 15.8 at 100 meters. Windage and elevation, it does have windage and elevation, and they include the Allen key to do that. And the length is 82 millimeters. It takes a CR2032 battery. 4 ounces, so it's fairly light. One important thing to remember with this, whenever you are zeroing it, the small wrench will go in here. You'll unlock that before you mess with the elevation, so that's something to remember, because I could see myself easily messing that up. Oh, this is interesting. So it says feedback from some customers states that the sights are blurry or it shows double images. Please don't worry, it just needs 3 to 5 minutes to preheat when the first time you use it. Just turn it on and let it hang out for 3 to 5 minutes, and then the clarity will improve. So I'm going to grab a rifle over here. We'll mount this guy up. There we go. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's make sure I got it where I want it. This is about where I have the rifle. So you can see it on the rifle. I mean, I think it looks pretty nice. It's very sleek, small, basic little red dot. Kind of perfect, though, really, when you think about it, because you don't need some bulky, crazy looking, red dot with a cantilever mount and all that stuff. Like, you don't need all that. I'm going to go over to my little range setup. I'm going to zero this in. I'll do a mag in this, and then I'll do a mag of the CO2 on the Tippmann. That bolt catch, love it. Okay, top 6, here we go. Alright, it's fairly fast, as you can see, still accurate. I got some more rounds in here. We'll just go ahead and unload them into that top left. Whew! This thing is a jackhammer, dude. I love that last round cutoff too. Awesome. So this Tippmann V2 is a really cool rifle. I haven't really got to play with it too much, but I kept the CO2, got CO2 mags. It's pretty sweet. You just pop it in there, boom, good to go. And so then whenever you put it in there, you gotta give it and you can feel it get tight. See, I'll do a couple rounds and then I'm just gonna smash through the rest of the mag. Oh, it's way off. That's fine though. I'm just going to smash through it. And that's what happens when you don't finish your cartridge. You can see that has a pretty good kick to it too. The video is probably not going to do it justice. And then we'll throw some more BBs in this magazine. So what I'm going to do for this one is I've got the bottom 9 targets that haven't been touched. So I'm going to do 1 shot in each of the 9 targets. Each of the 9, kind of slow. Oh, head on auto. So it held the zero pretty well. I mean, my shots are, it looks like, just a little to the left, but that might just be me. That's probably not the optic. Let's try one more time. Yeah, that was just me. Alright, so that's solid, right? So let's do a double tap here. Let's do a little. Alright, we are out. That cutoff, man, I'm telling you. Big fan, actually. It held zero really well, and this thing is pretty aggressive. You probably can't tell in the camera, and I'll try to give you a... Here, put it on the table, watch this. That thing is a straight up tremor on the table. I mean, it's just bouncing up and down like crazy. Would I buy this? $33, absolutely. This thing held a zero pretty well, and you saw the recoil this gun can give. Yeah, it's a great little red dot. I like the fact you can choose the dot, the cross. I mean, it's got 4 different modes. How many red dots do you see that have 2 different modes, although 4? Not to mention it does green and it does red. And some of them do blue, but I don't see a reason for blue. Green and red is really all you need. The only thing I'd be worried about is if this gets shot out. But that's a worry with any red dot. It doesn't matter what it is. So you would it'd be a good idea to put a protector there. Another nice thing is that it sits up a little bit higher than a lot of the red dots I've seen, which is good because at my local fields we have to have some sort of face protection. So my face actually sits more like here, which is actually better. So I don't need to put this on a riser. Would I buy this? Absolutely. 33 bucks. Great red dot for airsoft, but this thing can take some serious abuse from my gas blowback and my electric recoil gun. I'll have a link down below in the video details. Check it out. Next day delivery in San Diego. So 33 bucks, pick one up, have some fun with it, right? I think it's a good deal. I actually hope that the guy that sent me this sends me some more because I saw some of their other stuff and they got some really cool red dots and scopes and stuff. So I'd be totally stoked if he sent me another one to review because I absolutely would. And I'll be giving this a 5 out of 5 on Amazon because I had 0 problems with it. The fact that it has the locking nut shows that it's meant to take some abuse. If it didn't have that locking screw there, then these things would be all over the place. But it locks it down, that way it actually keeps the 0. I went on e-bike and there was a little bit of a fiasco with their Father's Day box, but I ended up getting 3 of them because it took normally they sell in like 30 seconds. Well, they just kept not selling out, so I was like, well, I'm going to buy another one. So when that comes in here in 3 or 4 days, I'll be doing a triple unboxing, all 3 of them. So let's just hope they're not the same box and it's something different every time. There are some boxes with an MRAD, and there's also some with the SR25 in there. Those are 2 guns I would probably be keeping. I gotta start saying replicas. I keep forgetting Facebook and YouTube are going crazy, so I need to make sure I say replica instead of gun. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Please try to hold me accountable as well. My son is not gonna be on Rec Room for a while. He's actually visiting his grandparents for the summer. So if you're looking for him on there and your airsoft dad's got kids looking for him, he's probably not going to be on very much for the next few weeks. And he won't be on the next few of my videos, but he'll be back before you know it, and he'll be ready to go out and play and have some fun. I am going out this weekend, and I'm actually taking one of my friends who's never played before. Really excited. I always love getting people into airsoft that have never played. He's a really cool dude, and he's got some experience with weapon handling and tactics and things like that, so I think he's going to have a really fun time. I'm going to let him kind of take the pick of my like 15 or 20 guns and let him go ham. I'm pretty sure he's going to be hooked and never look back. Recap, link is in the description. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Ring the bell. I'm going to have more videos for you guys and hopefully more stuff like this that I get to get for free and just review and give an honest review. Because if I find something on something somebody gives me that I don't like, I'm absolutely not going to give them 5 stars. But after messing with this, I see no problems, right? And I'm going to use it for the next couple of months, and I'll give an update on my Amazon review and then probably in the description of my video as well to let everybody know how it goes, because I'm digging this little site, probably going to play with it this weekend. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.